It's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Oakland Athletics.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
I'll tell you what, this is one of those pitcher's parks you come in, you go, uh-oh, I could be 0 for 15 if I don't execute. And how do you execute in a pitcher's park? They throw you outside, take that base hit to right field. Don't try to do too much. You do what he gives you, you take what he gives you, and you move on.
David Price gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Robinson is there for it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Turned on down the line. The 1-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Juan Gonzalez. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 2 out, nobody on. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that needs to make.
Got him looking, and that a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 2-0 New York. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm wondering if Parra can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game? Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed, he's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Don Mattingly comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's into the second deck, but foul. Just couldn't keep that ball fair. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting fifth,
Garrett Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Winfield is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Fryman takes it in. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Ready now, Omar Vizquel. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2. Now in the box, Travis Fryman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Gerardo Parra. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Cobb is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. A's are welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Harold Reynolds. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another chance? Ty Cobb, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A pitch out. The throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a look and a throw back to second. The 3-2 now from Price. Now a swing and a fly ball. Winfield on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box, Brad Ausmus. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Digging in, Dave Winfield. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter, Andres Galarraga.
Striding in once again, Andres Galarraga. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Juan Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Osmus corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, number 74. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded softly to the right. Robinson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Cookie Davis will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, can't figure it out.
High pop up. Robinson is there for it, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Garrett Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Ball 4. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. But no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Number 2. Shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Brad Ausmus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Oh, and he misses it. Ready once again, Dave Winfield. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The A's lead it 3-2. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Vizquel.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Price ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Skied into straightaway right. Winfield's there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Reynolds. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Soft liner towards first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ty Cobb. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is digging in. Don Mattingly. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Andres Galarraga. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Davis is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more.
Garrett
Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up.
Rodriguez.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Robinson has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Juan Gonzalez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and with it the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
In now, number 74. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Through 5.5. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Digging in once again, Travis Fryman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Travis Fryman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop up off toward the third base side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reynolds picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Jock Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Jock Peterson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 16 homers and 36 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Now batting, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Harold Reynolds.
Digging in to try it again, Harold Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Get back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
As a look, now the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
In now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Will Clark will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. 287 the average coming in. 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Parra has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated
ready once again, Juan Gonzalez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the. Jock Peterson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Will Clark will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Jock Peterson.
Cody Bellinger is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brad Ausmus is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Peterson is there, one away.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Jackie Robinson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there for strike one, 0-1. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Winfield.
Into the box, Dave Winfield. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Mattingly. Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You're talking about popping the glove. I can hear it popping up here.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Ready for another shot now. Andres Galarraga. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Fine work there out of Brett Cecil. Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Yankees on top of the A's here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score through the first 7+ innings here in Oakland. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Ready with the 3-0. Line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, there
he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter,
number 13,
Omar Vizquel.
Shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Harold Reynolds. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yeah. Digging in, Garrett Anderson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belanger is after it, and they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Belanger is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Travis Fryman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Hector Neris answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Peterson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. In is Gerardo Parra. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone. Sammy Solis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes and still able to get the base hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alex Rodriguez is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Striding in, Will Clark comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Simmons back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play in the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Chad Kuhl will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 39. Chad.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peterson is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Catcher.
Standing in, Brad Osmus. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Clark is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The New York Yankees slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Pedro Martinez earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian. MLB Network.
Yankees.
See you next time.
7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 34,179. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.